Okay, I definitely feel like this feels like a little bit weird to me because I feel like I'm not like in the frame, but like I know that I'm in the frame because I have checked, but I am very nervous for today's video. Because today I actually wanted to film an everyday makeup routine, and then I remembered I did one, so I wanted to know like how long ago that it was that I recorded this everyday makeup routine, because if it wasn't that long ago then I wasn't going to do it and like all these things. But to my surprise, the everyday makeup routine that I filmed was about a year ago, so I thought that it would be, you know, kind of funny to respond and react to that video and see, you know, what I do differently and what I've learned over the past year. If you guys do want another everyday makeup routine, let me know down in the comments. I can show you guys another everyday makeup routine. But before we start reacting and watching this video, please, please, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the little bell icon so you get the notification every single time that I post a new video. I upload videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok at Corri. Alright, so like I said, this everyday makeup routine video was posted September 19th of 2019. So I did get a couple comments, people saying that it was amazing, and I have not watched it since. I literally don't even remember what products I used or anything like that. So let's start reacting to this. Put your hair up. Put your hair up. I literally look like a little boy. Beautiful. I remember the old intro. It was so cute. Hey everybody, it's Corri. Welcome back to my channel. I am super excited for today's video. My hair looks so good. Can I just say, it looks so good. I've gotten a lot of compliments recently from my coworkers, from my friends, from random strangers telling me about how my makeup is great, which weird, but okay. And so I figured with all the questions and everybody telling me that they want me to do their makeup and everything, that I would show you guys my everyday makeup routine. And before we jump into the video, we'll do a shameless plug. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you click the little button. Oh my god, this is before I had my graphics. This is before I had my graphics. On Instagram. Let's get started. So the first step of your makeup routine should actually not involve makeup at all. It should be your skin prep. That way your skin is ready to have makeup on. That way you don't break out and you look flawless. Girl, you're right. Girl, you're right. But I think today we are going to be using the Touch in Sol Pretty Filter Waterful Glow Cream. I just really like this one. I feel like it's really super. I really don't even remember using that product, if I'm being completely honest with you. Super lightweight and just makes my skin feel really good. You can't forget to put the moisturizer on, especially if you have dry skin, and even if you have oily skin. I know people think, wow, adding moisture to my face when it's oily? Nah, not for me. But you have to make sure you take care of your skin, otherwise your makeup is literally just gonna slide right off your face. And ain't nobody got time for your makeup to slide. Period. Side note, I just got this giant makeup bag from Ulta, so I can take my makeup with me wherever I go. And it's got a whole bunch of stuff, and it's magnetic. It's magnetic. Next up in your makeup routine, you gotta make sure you prime your face. That way it is sticky and the foundation will stick. I currently use the Per 4-in-1 Color Correcting. Okay, I just want to talk about this primer. It is literally, it is a green color. Why did I think like a green color corrector was going to be like a good primer? I don't know. I don't know, but it was a thing. It was a phase I went through. And it is a redness color corrector, and I know how we feel about color correcting. Oh my god, it's so great! I literally look like Jealousy from Inside Out. That's the name of the movie, right? The Disney one with all the emotions in her head. Yeah, that one. That's what I look like. Oh my god. Or like Hacker from Cyber Chase. I feel like that's more appropriate. Alright, so the next step for me, of course, is another color corrector. It is an under eye color corrector. I currently use the Mary Kay under eye color corrector. I use the Mary Kay color corrector just because I have these really bad bags under my... There's so much product. Why did I put so much product? I also remember I literally used to get bullied for using this Mary Kay color corrector, and it was the best color corrector I've ever used in my entire life. Like, say what you want about MLMs, but like, that was fire. That was fire, best color corrector I've ever used in my entire life. It worked beautifully. Eyes, and we need to take care of that because ain't nobody want to see death in your eyes. True. I always wet my beauty blender before I use it. I actually use the Grace and Stella Spray All Day Rose Spray. I just use like setting spray now. Face spray, but I find it very helpful to blend. Okay, I really truly just need someone to tell me, like, what is this lighting? I know my lighting situation still isn't like 100% great, but like, what is this lighting? I can't even see what I'm doing on my face. Instead of just using regular water. And of course, a lot of people don't start their makeup routine this way. A lot of people do their eyebrows and then their eyes and then the rest of their face. However, I feel like I always mess up my eyeshadow if I do my foundation and everything afterwards, so I do like to just do that first. Still same. It is super duper important that you make sure it matches your skin tone. Period. I have been guilty of being that orange Oompa Loompa with a line because I did not match my foundation correctly, and I am super duper terrible at it, but I had my shade matched by my sister. If you guys haven't seen my review on the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation, I will link it for you, but that's what I use, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation, and I use it in the shade 150W. That shade, I'm going to tell you right now, I feel like when I filmed that last summer, I was so tan comparatively to, you know, my normal state, and I still use this foundation, I still love this foundation, but I'm like the lightest shade possible, and it's still kind of a little wonky sometimes. Oops. And just go for it. Yeah, you literally can't see what I'm doing on my face. I also don't like to just put it, like, I know some people just dot it, like, all over their face and then blend it out, but I feel like that's kind of a waste of product, honestly. Okay, but look how much product you're putting on your face. You're still wasting it. You need a space to blend it to, and if you don't have the space on your face because there's just dots of foundation everywhere, it's not going to blend into your skin. Okay, like, what I'm saying is correct. However, I'm clearly still using too much product. I just like to do a little extra on my nose because I feel like that's my big problem area. I feel like it's always coming like right off just the tip of my nose. So I like to give it a little extra. It's weird. The difference between like how I do my makeup now and like how I did my makeup back then is like, back then I had like normal skin, so I wasn't really having too many issues with like foundation and skin and like all that stuff. But like my skin has become like increasingly dry, and I literally don't know what to do about it. I've tried literally everything to get some moisture back into my skin, and I still don't know how to handle it. So, oh my god, I'm sinking. I'm sinking. Okay, I literally hated filming that chair. Typically the next step of my routine would be to do concealer to hide the breakouts. However, I feel like we don't really have a lot of breakouts as of late, which is fantastic. So we're gonna skip right to contouring. Must be nice. Must be nice, girl. See, I still really, oh my god, that's so much product. You do not need that much. Can't forget the Cupid's bow. Boo, what did you do? What, boo? But what is you doing? What are you doing? I'm stressed. See, even that was too much. Like, just those three little dots. You acknowledged that you did too much. Bless. I don't use Tarte Shape Tape anymore. It's too expensive for my blood. Under my eye. Like, it's like all the way out. So after our cream contour is all blended out, our next step that I usually like to do is to set it in place. Why are you talking like bronzing.
Don't set your face.
So to set my face in place, I am currently using the Laura Mercier setting powder.
Okay.
This one is probably the best one that I've used so far. I've used like drugstores, I've used high-end, and a lot of them just leave me feeling nasty and cakey, and I just don't like it. Oh, that was so much. Oh no.
What are you doing? Hold on. I literally want to see that. I need to see that again.
So much.
Oh no. Girl.
That's the key. You gotta make sure you don't use too much.
So funny. I'm so funny.
And once I feel like my setting powder has kind of set it in place a little better, I'll kind of brush over it just to get rid of any excess powder. I don't do that baking shit. I don't get it. It just leaves me cakey and nasty. My hatred for baking. Literally, I've always had a hatred for baking, and I don't know why. I just hate it so much. I hate it so much. So, excuse my ratchet self, but this is all types of broken. So, I don't want it in my case making... I literally cannot believe that I used to use this like so far past its broken stage that I literally had to put it in a Ziploc bag. A whole lot of mess. The product wasn't even expensive, and it wasn't even that good. Like crazy contour, I use the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. As you can see, my life is a mess, and it is all sorts of broken, and I literally just bought this. Girl, you should have just bought a different one. And I'm also mad this part is broken as well. Yeah, like the case was broken too, so no matter what, it was just... Oh my god, I just fell out everywhere. Gives your face a little more of a shape, I guess. Girl, I don't see any color on your face. And right under the cheekbone, right there. And blend it out. You see what I mean? My skin is so light. No, I don't see what you mean. That even like on camera, that looks super dark. Which is crazy to me. But it's not that dark, I promise. Who let you film with this ring light all washed out? Like, you can't see anything. You can't see any of the contour that you're talking about. I promise. And I do also just kind of take it down and just do a little bit under the jawline because your girl doesn't have a jawline. So we gotta pretend like we do. Gotta cut it. Cannot forget to contour our nose and our mouth. I honestly contour right here under my lip a little bit. Still do that. It looks beautiful. A little fuller. And I contour my nose. Even though I feel like I don't really need to. It's funny. I feel like I still feel like I don't really need to contour my nose, but I just feel naked without it. Also, I just really like the fact that I'm using bronzer as contour, and I didn't know what contour was. But yeah, I feel naked if I don't contour my nose. I feel like it looks a little weird. And last but not least, for this part of the face portion, we are going to be doing blush, which I also use the Physicians Formula. That blush. Physicians Formula blush. I'm pretty sure I got rid of it because it was that bad. I hated it so much. It was just like very nice light color, and I don't like too much. I know, I took all the color out of my face just to put color in my face. That's what makeup is. I know. I'm well aware. So we are moving on to eyebrows, which is my least favorite part. See? Eyebrows have always been my least favorite part. Always. But I do two things to my eyebrows. Number one, I use the Milk Clear Cush Gel Brow. That stuff is amazing. I love the Cush Brow Gel. I'm well aware that I have this unruly patch of eyebrows right there that won't stay put. Why am I putting it on before I do my eyebrows? So that's the real question. We take our lovely Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade. I use the color Soft Brown. Is it really terrible that I'm still using the same dip brow pomade as I was back then? Like the same exact container because I still haven't finished it? Probably. I've literally had it forever and I should probably throw it out, but I really don't want to throw it out. I cannot be bothered to take a long time with my brows. Like, I don't know. I'm just... I hate doing my brows. I really do. Like, if I did not have to, I wouldn't. I think I also hate my eyebrows because honestly, I am literally speechless. Look, I know I'm really still not good at doing eyebrows, but like, what is that? What is that? Who literally let me out of the house like that? Why? So I've gotten my eyebrows done once, and the lady who did them fucked them up. I like the way this eyebrow looks. I really do. This one, So we are currently trying to grow them out and fix that issue. Update a year later, still haven't fixed the issue. Yikes. And I do have a lot of different eyeshadow palettes, but I feel like as of late I've been using Moods. I really truly thought that like this video I was going to use like the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette because that was my go-to back then. That's literally like the most used palette I think I've ever owned in my entire life. I did not expect that palette, and honestly I hated that palette. I hated that palette. I hated that palette. I don't know why I ever used it. The payoff wasn't great. Like, I'm stressed. I'm stressed. I don't know what kind of look I'm going to go for with this palette because all of the colors are just like it's really cute. I got non-existent. Like, look at those shades. Like, what look do you put together with those shades? I think like using this palette, I would use like this bottom face shade as like some sort of like highlight. That was way too dark for my skin. And I would use the two brown shades together, and I would use the pink and yellow shade together. And that was it. Also, cover the mirror. Cover the mirror. Cover the mirror. The ring light is showing up, and it's really jarring. It's very jarring. The browns, as you can tell. And do something a little more natural. So, let's go. I don't really use eye primer. I feel like it hasn't really done anything for me. So, I just tend to opt out and skip it. I mean, I still kind of feel the same way about eye primer, honestly. Brown. Ooh, that did not. It's like weird. Some of these colors work really well, and some of them are just not. That's not blending at all. Blendable. Like that at all. Super blendable, and like just went right on. And the second color just did nothing. Do you have anything to say about, you know, my old video? Anything at all? Alrighty, kitty! For most of my everyday looks, I tend to do more of like a muted brown look, just because I know that brown looks really good with blue-eyed babes. So I still do like a lot of browns. Moods palette or definitely not like muted. Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, and typically I will also add colors in from my James Charles palette. And I'm so anxious. Bring it a little under. I'm so anxious. I don't really have a lip color that I kind of stick with. I have a whole bunch of them, so I think right now I'm going to use the matte liquid lip from Primark. I get a lot of compliments on the Primark lips. Dude, that is like a bubble gum bright pink. They stay on all day and they don't really crack. And yeah. This is like with a more subdued eye, I tend to do a brighter lip. Let's do eyeliner. Let's do eyeliner. So I'm just confused. Like, that doesn't match at all. Like, eyeliner has been kind of. I went to Ulta the other day and thought I bought a Stila liquid eyeliner because mine dried out, but I bought one of the pencils. So let's just see how it goes. I feel so, let me tell you, blessed. I feel so blessed that I literally do not do that anymore. I don't know who I thought I was. Like, I was freaking like Avril Lavigne or something. And literally just
I don't know. I don't know. I've also found recently that I like brown eyeliner, like a lot. Like a lot.
Lash line. Sometimes I feel like it makes or breaks the look.
Usually breaks, honey.
I
Breaks.
I know. Write it in the comments.
This is painful to watch.
Like why?
It's also bothering me. My eyebrow, like right here, doesn't have any product in
Or
it.
do my eyelashes, just because that's what we do. I have been using the Ben Nye Final Seal Setting Spray. It is what the Disney princesses use in Disney, and it is amazing. Alright?
Amazing setting spray. Love it. It's just really hard to get a hold of, and it's a little expensive.
It is very, very pepperminty.
I forgot about that. It's like very potent.
Use our Back to Brazil palette to dry ourselves off because I really don't use this palette for much else, honestly.
The shade. Also, not wrong though. Hated that palette, honestly.
Part is my secret weapon. People always compliment me on it, and it is the Thrive Cosmetics Brilliant Eye Brightener.
This product is amazing. It's very expensive, obviously, because it's like eco-friendly type consumerism instead of like fast fashion consumerism, made ethically and all that sort of stuff. I searched for this thing high and low and I could not find it anywhere. I got so excited the day that I saw Ulta launched it on their website, and they're carrying it on their website. But their website says it's only in stores. But when I go to my Ulta stores, plural, basically whenever I see an Ulta, I don't see this product in stores. So I'm like really butthurt about it. Really butthurt.
It's just this little pencil, and it is meant for highlighting. And it is specifically meant to highlight your brows. I put it underneath my brows just to give it a little pop. This is the thing.
This is like the one thing that I used to get so many compliments on.
People always ask me
so many
why my brows look so snatched. It's not because I spend a lot of time on them. It's because I do this. Lashes. We are going to go to my all-time favorites and the ones that I get the most compliments on. The Kiss lashes in the style Flirty. They're nice, voluminous lashes that people always get confused and think that they are my normal lashes. So let's do it.
I literally don't think I've used those lashes since this video. Like, they were my go-to for such a long time, and I don't think I've used them since.
For my eyelash glue, I do use the Duo glue, and I do use the one with the wand applicator, not the squeezy bottle one, just because I feel like this one is so much easier to use. And I am actually using the Velour Lash Tool to apply.
I don't even think I own that tool anymore. I don't know what happened to it.
So now that we have our lovely lashes on, we are going to blend my lashes into the lashes.
They honestly don't look that bad though.
Thrive Cosmetics Liquid
It's the
Lash
eyeliner
Extensions.
underneath
It
for
is
me.
super lightweight. Doesn't really feel like there's a whole bunch of heavy shit on your eyes. And it blends like nobody's business. Just seamless. Our last step has to be highlighter. I use a whole bunch of different highlighters. I was really obsessed with the Naked Illuminated highlighter, and unfortunately that no longer exists.
Okay, but that does exist again. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I will throw a picture for you up on the freaking screen. This is what I'm talking about, okay? This is the product that I was talking about in this video, and I am obsessed. Obsessed. I saw it in the store the other day. I went to go buy a new foundation, and I saw this in the store the other day, and I need to buy it again. I need to buy it again. It was literally amazing. I'm going to buy it again. I'm going to buy it again. I'm going to buy it right now.
So I have been using Primark highlighter that I bought a while ago, and it works super duper well. Why do these lashes look like this?
Oh my god, the bottom lashes are so clumpy.
Okay, a little better. I honestly typically like to mix highlighters, so we are going to do a little bit of the Gold Digger highlighter from Primark, and we are going to be doing a little bit of the Becca highlighter in rose gold and mixing them up. I feel like the Becca highlighter is a little too rosy sometimes, and the Primark highlighter is a little too gold as well.
Oh my god, my face is so pink from that. I remember I really wanted to buy the champagne pop. That was back when like the champagne pop by Becca was really, really big, and I wanted it so bad, and it was sold out everywhere. So I decided to get like the rose gold one, and I broke it like within like the first week of like getting it, and never recovered it, so I just threw it out. And I used to mix that Primark highlighter, and the Primark highlighter used to cause such a like dark cast on my face. Like it just looked like I was dirty. Like dirty. Big yikes, big yikes. Oh my god. I feel like I'm having like secondhand embarrassment right now.
Trying to do a happy medium.
Also, what is that brush? I can't really hate myself too much, so like I don't use a fan brush, like period. Like I hate fan brushes. I don't know what it is.
This is exactly what I mean about the Becca highlighter. It made my nose so freaking red, and we cannot see it. You are washed the freak out. I hate that. This is the finished makeup look. That is my everyday look. It's like very, very evident to me looking at this. First of all, my hair looks phenomenal. That's right after I got my hair done by my friend Laura. Amazing. She did a balayage for me. It was amazing. It is evident looking at this like eyeshadow. It's very clear it's a beginner look. Like it's not blended. Does not look good. I had not been doing makeup for that long. Maybe like 4 months. And that's where I was. And I'm really kind of disappointed in myself. I feel like I've grown so much since that. Like I feel like I've just grown so insanely since then. I like truly regret even watching this because it makes me angry at myself. Like who thought that was good? Who hyped me up and told me I was good? Because I was not. Thank you guys so much for watching this reaction video. I hope you enjoyed some cringeworthy moments. If you want to watch that full video, which like you don't, but I can link the card for you to watch that full video. If you guys want to see an updated everyday makeup routine, let me know down in the comments, and I will see you guys next time.